He's one of my heroes, I have to admit. So we're here with Rich Moore.
Yep.
I'm Byron Howard. I was trying to do my homework, guys.
Oh, well, it's kind of a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, and so this is the first time you're both directors.
I've never met him before.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Rich. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I understand we
Byron.
made the film together.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's what I
In
heard.
different places. We were kept separate.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We tried something new this time.
Huh.
You
They
know?
were worried for nothing. We're
Yeah.
fancy.
So in that case, since you really worked in separate places, but you
Oh, no,
still
okay.
because you were very convincing there.
Oh,
It's
well,
like,
I dabble in acting.
well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I love Zootopia.
Thank you
I
very
can't
much.
wait to just sit down at home and watch it myself.
Awesome.
And you guys did a wonderful job. I have a new heroine.
Oh, Judy,
Judy,
pretty
Judy,
good.
Judy.
Yeah.
He's like, so how was it? How was this experience? I mean, I know you guys have worked on so many different projects of your own, but working on this there's a very, even though they're animals, it just really feels like they're humans like us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we were surprised. The idea that the movie is about dealing with bias is something that came up very organically from our research and our travels. We actually went to Kenya, Africa, and we camped near a watering hole, and during the day we saw these animals come in and drink, and we saw lions drinking right next to zebra, who normally eat the zebra, but everyone behaved, and we thought that's a very interesting thing to think about. This movie talking about is two groups that don't always see eye to eye, but how they have to learn how to coexist, and that's where that whole idea came from. And as we started crafting the film, we thought this idea about bias is a very juicy, compelling subject, and how do we treat that in the right way? Plus the fact there were so many stories in the news that were coming out where it just felt like it's a problem in the world, and it would be great to have a movie that talks to people, talks to that issue.
And what's interesting about it, I found, is like sometimes if we do look at the wildlife around us, we might be able to learn a few things.
Oh, exactly.
No, and I think just that whole example with the watering hole is, it's like that's a city, that you can have people in a city, living side by side that may not like one another, but everyone is kind of there for the reason of they need sustenance at that water hole. We're better together than apart, and as we continued working on this film and developing the story, it's just like Byron said, it became like, my God, this is a metaphor for today. It's a fable, like Aesop's fables, and there's something about using animal characters where a storyteller can kind of present these complex ideas, and they go down better than if you have like human characters or live action characters portraying it, because then it starts to feel like we're preaching or that we're getting up on a soapbox, and trying to make a message movie.
Which is so true, because it for some reason, as as humans who are supposed to be so smart and open to things,
Not me.
rather see it from the point of view of creatures.
Right, yeah.
Creatures.
And I think that someone said to us that the movie, and I didn't even think about it this way, is that it teaches in a way empathy, of looking at if a fox and a rabbit can kind of become friends, even though it's a movie, but if the human mind can even go to the place of like, what if a fox and a rabbit, or natural enemies, could become friends? Well, what else could we do? What in our world? If we can create a situation in which that works, how about if we carry that into our world, and how many solutions could we come up with if we just kind of, instead of being afraid of the other or someone who's different, what if we, see them as ourself and have some empathy towards them?
Yeah, empathy and compassion. That seems to be like the big answer to a lot of the problems that we're experiencing. Especially if you look at Judy. Judy's not driven by ambition. She wants to be a cop because she wants to help people. She wants to make the world better, and she wants to help Mrs. Otterton get her husband back. And the fact that there's that heart driving her is, I think, why people really lock into what she's after.
Well, thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.